Morning. We are up for another hike. This one is outside of Arches, but goes to another arch. We'll give more details later. Let's go. One of the unique features of this trail is you have to cross the railroad track. Another one is because we're not in the park, dogs are allowed on this trail, so you can bring your furry friends with you.
We're only about 5 to 10 minutes into this hike, and the views are already just incredible.
I would recommend bringing some bug spray though, because they are fierce.
Also, this road follows the Colorado River, which is the same one that goes through the Grand Canyon. So the name of this trail is the Corona Arch Trail, and there's actually 3 arches on it. There's the Corona, there's the Bowtie, which I believe you can see both from the top, but there is like a little offshoot out and back trail where you can go see one called the Pinto Arch. I think we're gonna go up to the top first and then decide on our way back down if we'll do that. So the initial part of this hike is a pretty good climb, but I feel like for the most part we're done ascending for a little bit and now we're kind of just in this fairly flat valley. I assume there will be more climbing as we get towards the end though. But man, this place is stunning. Just got to where we can see Bowtie Arch.
Yeah, and it looks like it's a pothole arch.
Which is an arch that's formed from a puddle on the top of a rock and it erodes down through and then out the side.
We can also see Corona.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. So that's funny, there's an arch right there, but from my viewpoint I didn't really notice it because the mountain right behind it kind of hiding it. So the Corona Arch Trail is a 2.4 mile out and back hike, and it is a 482 foot elevation gain. And this hike will only take you about 2 hours.
Next obstacle, we have a ladder. It's definitely well secured. Nailed it.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. So before we go any further, we've got a big announcement. We're doing the Put-Foot Rally!
What is a Put-Foot Rally, you may ask?
I'm glad you asked. Not only is the Put-Foot Rally an epic drive through Southern Africa, but it's also a charity, and it raises funds to provide underprivileged school children with their first pair of shoes.
We're meeting up with 5 of our friends from the UK. We've rented 2 safari vehicles, and we will be spending 2 weeks driving through South Africa, Namibia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Botswana.
That's right, and we will be documenting it all so we can share it with you on our channel here.
The Put-Foot Foundation does several shoe drops throughout the year, and the idea of the Put-Foot Rally is that we'll spend the time leading up to and on the rally raising funds so that we can then buy little shoes and put them on little feet at the end.
Pretty excited for that part.
Me too. If you'd like to get involved, we've set up a fundraising page. Any donation, big or small, helps.
Who was on your artwork on that, by the way?
Thanks, babes.
So we've set a goal to raise $2,000, and at $7 a pair, that's about 285 kids that we're going to be able to provide shoes for. We've already raised $563, and with your help, we're hoping to smash our goal. So if you want to help out and get involved, we'll have the link below.
All right, let's go see Corona Arch.
Let's do it.
Also, we didn't even mean to do this, but can we just take a minute to appreciate the fact that the continent of Africa was between our heads for this whole bit? I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, now back to Corona Arch.
was definitely worth getting up this morning.
Hell yeah, it's what, 7 o'clock? There's still nobody up here. The
Yeah.
only people we've seen
Had it all to
are
ourselves.
each other.
Which is pretty cool. And it was a fun hike.
Yeah, really. I'm also really surprised that this is not part of Arches National Park. It seems like this would be a place that they'd want to preserve the same way. But the fact that it's not means that you can bring your dogs, which I think you already covered. But it's worth repeating for all the dog lovers.
So, should we make our way back down?
Yeah, let's do it. I always find it fascinating how plants and trees find places to grow in rock.
Yeah.
I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
So you can do the Pinto Arch over that way. You can see where those people are right there. It's another 0.6 miles over. Unfortunately, I think Kendra and I are on the same cycle because nature is calling us both back down to the bottom. So we are foregoing the Pinto Arch this time.
See a few more hikers coming up the trail.
3, 4, 5, 6. So we have seen a grand total of 6 people other than us on this trail. And we didn't even see the first one until about 5 minutes ago.
Spent quite a lot of time up at the arch.
Yeah.
Just enjoying the view and each other.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess we've been up here about 2 hours and 15 minutes and probably about 45 minutes of that was just at the arch.
At least.
Maybe even an hour.
Yeah.
So that means you can probably get this hike done if you're booking it, probably 2 hours or so. But why would you not want to spend time at the arch?
Exactly. Take some time to enjoy it.
Yeah. I may or may not be right about this, but I think this little square in the mountain right there was caused by that rock falling out of it. I could be wrong. I don't know.
You could be right.
It just looks really cool.
Earth is cool. Here come the crowd.
So I thought it'd be a neat idea to like keep count of how many people we've seen on the trail. At this point, as we've got down to the bottom, it's been 13, and I am not going to bother to count as we pass this group down here. It will easily triple. But still, like, that just shows, like, if you get up and do this hike early, and we're on a holiday, it's the 4th of July, Independence Day, and we've had this whole thing to ourselves most of the time. And we are back down at the bottom. How would you rate this hike, babe?
Great. Thoroughly enjoyed it. How about you?
10 out of 10. It was amazing.
Yeah, I loved it.
I am so glad we got up early to do it.
I would recommend getting up early. It was totally worth it.
Yeah, we saw some crowds, but it wasn't till the very end.
Yeah.
Go started at 5 o'clock. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
And the drive is beautiful.
Yeah, now we can see it.
I couldn't see it on the way up, but man, this place just continues to astound me. It's the gift that keeps giving.
And now that we're done with the hike, we're gonna go find some breakfast in Moab. We were going to go to Moab Garage Company, but because of the holiday, or maybe because it's a Tuesday, they're closed. We decided to come back to Bonjour Cafe.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Marie! The baguettes! Hurry up!
Kendra ordered the mocha, and I got the drip coffee. Are you happy with your choice?
Absolutely fantastic. More like a dark chocolate, not too sweet, and I am loving it.
Black coffee is really good too, but I tried her mocha, and I think you ordered better.
I have chosen wisely.
Indeed. So we actually came here a couple days ago, and we tried their tiramisu and some ice cream, and it was quite lovely. So we decided to come back and try out the breakfast.
Ordered the avocado toast. Got some feta cheese, tomato, avocado, mixed together. Then topped it off with some salty bacon. Happy.
I ordered the ham and cheese croissant. Comes with a side of potatoes. I'm just gonna dig right in. It's a really good croissant. And the ham and cheese, just what you'd expect. But yeah, and it's delicious. And I went to grab the salt and pepper because I always feel like restaurants screw up potatoes as far as seasoning. They're actually really good. You happy with your breakfast, babe?
Yeah.
We'll head back to the hotel, get cleaned up, head out of here. Let's go.
So we're at Canyonlands. Decided to do a little preview.
A little teaser, if you will.
On our way out of Arches.
It's amazing how close these parks are together, yet it's a completely different vibe over here. I mean, we've only been here for like 10 seconds, but feels like a different vibe.
Definitely. About a half-hour drive from Moab to Shafer Point. I'm excited to get out there and see the point. We can drive down these switchbacks on these roads that you've seen. Maybe not this trip, but on the next one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, comment below if you want to see us do that, but I think we're just gonna do it.
Yeah.
However, if you have done it, give us any advice. Do you think a Subaru Outback would make it all right? So we have a bonus tip for you. Get yourself one of these bad boys. This is called the America the Beautiful Pass, and it will get you into all of the national parks in the United States and a lot of state parks as well. We went to the Uintas and camped there, and that's a state-run place. So it costs $80, and usually I want to say the parks cost about, what, $35?
Yeah.
Yeah, $35 to enter. So 3 trips to a national park, you've covered the cost.
There are 5 in Utah, so while they all take a few days to go through, you can hit more than one in a day, obviously. Arches and Canyonlands are fairly close to each other.
So it's a little bit of an initial investment, but in the long run, definitely saves you money.
So to Mesa Arch, half-mile loop trail.
Doing it in them flippy flops.
Also an extremely popular trail.
Yeah, there might be a lot of people up here, but that's all right, because it's just kind of a bonus anyway. Also, I don't know if it's just a difference of day, or if Canyonlands is just normally cooler than Arches, but we're out here at noon, and it's about 10 degrees cooler than it was both days at Arches. I mean, I'm wearing pants. I'm okay. I mean, we're not doing as long of hikes, but man, just walking around Balance Rock yesterday at noon, I was in shorts and I didn't want to do the whole thing, so.
The reason it's so popular is partially because of the view of canyon behind the arch. Welcome to Mesa Arch. Feel free to stand in line to get your photo op. Walk of a man with a broken shoe. Whoa. Whoa. Can't take things too quickly.
That's how accidents happen.